So, hi and welcome to this video where I will explain the Sieve of Eratosthenes programming exercise on futureskill.com. So, I'll go into the main page here where we do the coding. So, the Sieve of Eratosthenes is about finding all the primes, and in this particular example, we're going to find all primes from 1 to 100. 1 is already grayed out, it's not by definition not a prime. So we start with 2. So the task has basically 2 parts. We see them here on the right. One part is to do find next prime, and the other one is to cross off prime. So if I'm going to just explain it here on the grid, find next prime is to find the next number which is not striked out, not crossed off the list. In this case, 1 is crossed off, so we start with 2. Then we'll add that to the list of primes. And then the second task was to cross off all the multiples. So in this case, we'll cross off all the multiples of 2. So we'll cross off 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so forth. After we've done that, all the way to 100, we'll be asked again to find the next non-crossed off number, which will be 3. And after that, we will be asked to again cross off numbers, multiples of 3. So we'll cross off 6, 9, 12, which was already crossed off, by the way, but that's fine. Continue with 15, 18, 21, and so forth. And by doing this alternatively, crossing off and then finding the next non-crossed off number, we'll eventually end up with all the primes from 2 to 100. So I guess the first task then, to cross off, or to find the first number, which is not crossed off, the first time will be called with the number 1 crossed off, so that one is 0. And then all the other numbers will be given as they are, like so. So this will be the first one, although it will go all the way to up 100, where we will be asked to find the next non-crossed off number. So find next prime, it's called. So the way to do that is to start from the left here. We go to the first index, we see that 0, that means it's crossed off, so we don't return that. Then we go to the next one, and then we find a number which is not 0. So we will return 2 in this instance. Next time we are called with the same task, find next prime, then it will look like this. 4 will also be crossed off because it's a multiple of 2, and so forth. So then we will go to the first one is 0, second one is 0, and then we will return 3 second time. So that is that task. What was called, if we look back in the interface, is called find next prime here. The sieve that we are sent here, that is the same, that is the list that I'm drawing on the whiteboard here, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a list of integers, and 0 means that it's crossed off. Then going to the next task, it's called cross off prime. Cross off prime. So that then we are asked to take the prime we just found and cross off all the multiples of it. So the way that would look is that the first time we are called with 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth, and we will get the number prime will be set to 2. And the task then is to start from, I guess, yeah, we will also cross off 2 actually. So this one will be set to 0. Then we'll jump to the next multiple of 2. That one will be set to 0, and so forth. And then we will return that list. So the list that we return will be the result after crossing off numbers. So 0, no, that was incorrect. 0, 0, 3, 0, 5, and so forth. So basically what we see here is that we take the multiples of 2, cross them off, and then we return the list with a lot more zeros because those are no longer possible primes. Then it will also be visualized here in the canvas that we have in the bottom left. So we will see it colorized, kind of like what we see here, basically. So 2 tasks, find next prime. There we get a sieve in, which is a list of all the integers from 1 to 100. Some are already crossed off, they are 0, so we should find the first non-zero number in the list, or the sieve. The second task, cross off prime. Then we get the same sieve, a list of integers with some crossed off being 0, and then the prime that we are asked to cross off this time. And when we return the result of those operations, in the first case we return the number that we found, and in the other one we return the whole sieve with the correct numbers crossed off. Then we will see the result in this canvas here, looking something like at the top, and then we'll also get the list of primes in this area. That is the task of Sieve of Eratosthenes. Good luck in solving it.